What's up guys, it's the one and only VocaRose, and today we need to have another one of those Voca Talks. That's might be what I call it, but today is kind of on someone half the people I know hate, some of the people I know love, but mostly everybody that I know supports this channel, loves this character, and that is Sakura Haruno, because you know that's one of our mascots on this channel. But lately it's kind of like you scroll through Twitter, you look on YouTube, and you see it's like, I mean, it's been happening since before all of this, but lately it's kind of a Sakura versus Hinata thing, and it's kind of starting to irritate me. But my overall opinion on Hinata before I go into this, I like Hinata, okay? So let's not say, oh, Voca hates Hinata because he's making this. No, I don't hate Hinata. Actually, I think it's a very good character. She's very powerful, she's strong, she's smart. But what I'm getting at, people are undermining and ignoring what Sakura has done in the past. And really, I didn't even want to make this video, but I have to, it gets to a point where I just say, okay, maybe I should just say what I have to say and move on after that. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel on this matter, get that off my chest. Whatever you want to believe, that's on you. Whoever you like, that's really your choice. I don't care. I like who I like, you like who you like. If you're a Hinata fan, great. If you're a Sakura fan, awesome. But without further ado, without me stalling anymore, Sarada, would you please start our intro? Okay, so jumping straight into this video, it's more of how I feel on why Sakura is not useless and why I feel people shouldn't even be comparing these two characters to begin with. I'll explain stuff about Hinata too, don't get me wrong, because on this channel we don't really hate any other thing. Like, say if someone hates, I don't know, if someone hates Tintin, we're not gonna sit there and we're not gonna bash on Tintin. Or Tintin. it's not our job to make someone else's favorite character feel like it's trash. If you like who you like and they really have done nothing, I'm not gonna sit there and judge you, because it's whoever you wanna like. It's your character to. There's something that happened that made you like that character. You can't just feel, oh, I like that character. There's something that actually pushed you into liking that character. So dropping from that point, we're gonna go to how my friend, I would call him a friend, made this video. He made a video on Sakura versus Hinata, which he actually spent a lot of time working on, and if you haven't checked it out, I would say check it out. And he spent a lot of time on it, looking up research and making sure all his stuff was factual. But then it came down to those people who really like Hinata and really hate Sakura, into saying, oh yeah, you did this part of it wrong, oh yeah, you did that part of it wrong, when honestly Sakura punched a whole boulder when it was coming to the Akatsuki hideout and shattered that thing. And really, I don't like to get involved into the Naruto fandom's whole disputes, because the disputes they have are ridiculous and it's dumb. And I really love Naruto, but I don't really want to say I talk to most of the people that's in the fandom, because when they argue, they're automatically feeling like, okay, whatever I say goes. That's how things are locked down. They don't listen to someone else's opinion. And it kind of irritates me. And then they always want to compare their favorite character to your favorite character, which shouldn't happen, because if you like something, you should respect what I like too, because just like you bashing on my favorite, I can bash on yours. But anyway, it comes to this where people are constantly bashing him, saying, oh yeah, you did that wrong, this wrong. So, I remember I said, actually, some of it's right. I'm not gonna say all of it's right because I'm not gonna spoil what the video is about. You have to see that yourself. And I was like, it's right because Sakura did such and such, Hinata hasn't experienced such and such, or Hinata experienced something that Sakura hasn't. And then people will want to say I'm a Sakura mark, and yes, I love Sakura era, but I will not give Sakura credit where credit is not due. Sakura broke a boulder to get into the Akatsuki hideout. Sakura defeated Sasori. Sakura has done a lot that people just seem to ignore, and they want to go back and say Sakura is useless because she cries for help a lot, which would have been a good excuse if we were looking back at the part 1 series. The only time Sakura asked for help, really, in Shippuden, was with Pain. And then she really didn't ask for help because she was just like, Naruto, hurry up and get here. But people want to use everything that Sakura had to weakness in part 1 when she was mainly focused on her looks, getting Sasuke, and her intellectual parts. She wasn't really focused on all this power. She wasn't focused on getting stronger. She wasn't focused on becoming, top. But she grew up. And that's what people, it's like it walks over their head. And they really just hate Sakura for what she did in the past. And they ignore what she's doing now and what she's done lately. If Sakura was so useless like people say, she wouldn't have been able to punch Kaguya back into the seal that Naruto and Sasuke were going to put her in. If Sakura was so useless, she wouldn't have been able to help Chiyo beat Sasori. If Sakura was so useless, she wouldn't have survived most of the things she survived. She would not have been able to last in the 4th grade ninja war. She wouldn't have been able to handle that stab she took from Madara. She wouldn't be able to defeat as many Ten-Tail clones as she did. Now let's look at Hinata because I won't bash on Hinata here. That's not what I'm gonna do because people like Hinata, and that's your choice. Personally, I like Hinata too. I just don't like her as much as Sakura. Hinata has done a lot. She hasn't gone through the experiences Sakura's went to, but she went through a lot. She fought against pain, and it's not always win or lose, it's the fact that they went into the fight. How well did they do in the fight? How long did they last? And it's like with Sakura, these important things are forgotten. And then you forget all the stuff she's learned in the past that help her evolve now. Sakura's great at chakra control. Sakura is incredibly strong. She's an incredibly talented healer. And I remember I saw on Twitter, I wish I had the tweet, but someone said that Kankura was useless and Sakura was useless, and she saved the life of a useless ninja, making her even more useless, which is actually stupid because the fact that she can save a life, that's talent. Because how many people in Naruto have you seen save a life? And I know you're gonna probably be like, Naruto did it, but look at who Naruto is. His name, that is the cover. If you look at any game from the series, it's Naruto. I don't remember seeing Sasuke, no offense to Sasuke fans, but I don't remember seeing Sasuke revive anybody. I don't remember none of this. And maybe you can see that. Maybe you're putting that in your mind that all these other ninja that you like have done more than Sakura, when some of them really haven't. Sakura's beaten people. Okay, we can even, I know you people probably are like, oh, look at this filler, look at that filler, but Sakura's beaten people in movies too. Even when she was in part 1. It's not like she's never beaten anyone. It's not like she's never toppled over something, conquered something. Sakura's made mistakes. Hinata's made mistakes. Everyone in Naruto has made a mistake. But when Sakura does it, it's a sin. I've never seen really anyone go and attack Hinata. And maybe it's just because I'm not on that side, but I've never really seen Hinata get attacked the way Sakura has. It's kind of pointless because They're each good in their own ways. You shouldn't be comparing two characters that aren't even in the same family. Like, you're not even saying, oh, Sarada is stronger than Sakura. Dude, no, it's not even that. It's a whole Hyuga clan member is better than a Haruno, or a Haruno is better than a Hyuga. What do they even have to do with each other? What do they even have to do? Why do you even have to compare them to make yourself feel better? To make your character feel better when they're getting undermined? So you attack what you feel is vulnerable. But I'm just gonna say this, every character has someone that's gonna defend it. The Naruto fandom is split, like, greatly. Not just split into one, it's split into millions. And that's sad. People from the Naruto community should be working together to help raise Naruto. Help, and I don't mean raise the character, I mean raise the series and help out the series grow. Like, show it to your friends and say, look at that and this. You shouldn't be sitting here going on Twitter looking like an idiot, okay? You look stupid when you go and you argue about characters like this. It's not needed. You're attacking characters that should not be attacked. You shouldn't really be attacking anyone. And yeah, you could probably say Voca's triggered. I'm not triggered. I'm just speaking my mind right now. I like to speak my mind, and I like to speak my mind to you guys. And this whole Sakura's better than Hinata, or Hinata's better than Sakura thing is kind of just stupid. Look at it from the bigger light. People from other fandoms are really looking at us, and they're like, wow, that fandom is killing each other. That's why I don't really want to be involved in it. I like to just stay in my own lane, not say I'm part of any fandom, because then it gets hectic. People in fandoms sometimes take things way too far. Each of you know that's true. You probably have had your own experiences with your own favorite character. But I know there's people that's sick and tired of hearing that Hinata's better than Sakura, or Sakura's better than Hinata. Just leave it alone. Drop it. It's old news. If you want my honest opinion, I've seen way more feats that Sakura has accomplished than Hinata. Hinata has accomplished her own things. She's gotten what she wanted. She's accomplished what she wanted. Be happy that she's got what she wanted. Be happy, or leave Sakura alone, because she's gotten what she wanted as well. They've accomplished what they wanted. They did what they wanted. So what's the point of comparing them anymore? It's like saying another thing. It's like comparing Goku and Naruto. It's stupid. What? Why? And now it's like, it's gonna get too far eventually. And then it's gonna be to where the fandom's completely damaged. Everyone's gonna hate everyone. And then people are already saying the Naruto fandom is bad. And yeah, they say it about other fandoms too, but they say it about the Naruto fandom as well, which is kind of really sad when you're a fan of Naruto, because then you're embarrassed sometimes. And I know a lot of people are embarrassed of that. And then it's the people that want to argue when you're not even doing anything to argue. If you're just saying you like Sakura and someone comes on your tweet, someone comes on your video and say, oh no, blah, 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 Sakura's useless, or say if you're making a Hinata video and someone comes up, oh, Hinata is useless. It's just, why? If you don't like them, go on with your life. And people can say, yeah, it's the internet, but why you want to sit there and waste your life? Do you really have that little of a life that you have to waste it on a character that you don't like? And I see people do that with other things too. They go and they make all these big ass tweets about a character that they hate, or a show that they hate. And I feel like, really, you just don't have a life, so you go and make someone else's life hard. Or you want to go trigger someone else because you're so bored, because your life has nothing to do in it, does it? It's grow up time. Even if you're a kid, look at what you're doing. You're making the whole fandom look bad. You're making whatever you like look bad. Because you're sitting here... I'm gonna just stop throwing the Sakura Hinata thing. I'm gonna say, throw two characters randomly. Shino and Ina. Ino. Shino and Ino. It sounds so weird saying the names together. Shino and Ino. Imagine saying Shino is better than Ino, but then you don't really ever look at what Ino has accomplished. Say if you're a fan of, okay, put yourself in the shoes of both of these issues. Your favorite character. You like your favorite character. You want to post on Twitter how you like your favorite character. You make a video about them. You know, make a video, gameplay video, whatever. And then someone pops up on your video and they badmouth them for no apparent reason, and then they come up to you with somebody that's probably less relevant. No, I'm not saying any character is less relevant, but I'm just speaking. They pop up with someone less relevant, and they're just like, but I think my favorite character is better than yours. And then you're just like, no. Now you're taking it too far, you son of a bitch. Why are you coming at me like this? And then, you know what that starts? That starts basically what happened with the Hinata and Sakura thing. I don't even know how it originated, but it's gonna end up to something that it shouldn't. And it's really just getting to this point where I don't even look at stuff about the two anymore. Like I just avoid the Sakura versus Hinata thing. I used to read it and see who's right in that argument and then like balance it. But at this point I don't even look at it anymore because it's pointless. They always get, and then it's with Sakura, it's always the same point. Cause Sakura's just a Tsunade clone. Sakura's never done anything but cry. And then you look and then you see that Sakura's actually doing her own thing. And no, she doesn't always cry. She beats the people up and she's not the type to cry for help anymore. If she was still that type, let's look, say the 4th grade ninja war. We can look at that. She did not cry for help. Another example, the last. She never cried for help. Or the Boruto thing. So far, she has never cried for help. She just took the beating from Shin. She just took it. And she was whooping Shin for a little while. But people insist that Sakura is just this valueless character. And it's just ridiculous because you say that, but then you never really come up with no good evidence. So then, usually I just block it now. Like, I just block the stuff on Twitter or whatever, because it's pointless to argue with people like that, because all they're really gonna do is take time of your life when you sit there and argue with them, when you could just block them, get them out of there. It's not gonna go anywhere. You're probably just making them amused because they feel like their character is so irrelevant. And then say if you're the fan of such and such, and you're arguing with them, it just probably makes your crew look stupid or something. It just leads nowhere. It's not gonna ever lead anywhere with constant debates like this. My best recommendation, ignore the people that hate on your character and love your character. In fact, every time someone hates on your character, love that character and brag on that character even more. Because you're just gonna prove the haters wrong, that they cannot break you. You don't have to sit there and argue with them. Just ignore them. Because they're probably jealous that your favorite character is better than theirs. So you just need to ignore them. Keep your head up high. Raise your character's head up high. Because you love them for a reason. Keep liking the character. Don't let anyone change your mind. The only one that should be able to change your mind is yourself. Stand tall for what you believe in. That's really all I have to say to you guys. So until next time, see you guys later.